Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be previewing this coming Friday's meeting here from Fanny Bay, which will be the 14th of April. With a fortnight since our last meeting, the fields for this time of year are pretty acceptable, with 36 acceptors and 8 riders in attendance. We welcome back a regular visitor to the top end this week, Tessa Townsend from Queensland, who has 4 rides at the meeting. The first race gets underway at the mid-afternoon time of 3:05 p.m, while the last of the handful goes at 5:20. In the first, the Mindle Beach Casino Trobus Maiden Plate for the non-winners over 1,300 metres. My numbers are 1, 7 and 2. Gone 3 decent races, I reckon, in Darwin battle class. Certainly his last start was the best of them. He finished 3rd on that occasion behind the stablemate Bow Flyer. He was beaten 3.6 lengths. He raced on the pace that day, just tied up the last bit. Paul Shires rode on that occasion. Sonia Wiseman, hasn't she been in some great form, both here in the top end and in the red centre? She had a hat-trick of wins last week in Alice. She takes the mount for Tommy Logan, and I thought it could break through for a well-deserved win. Number 1, Battle Class. Ahead of 7, Ruby from the stable of Chris Pollard. Tessa Townsend goes aboard. Its run last time over the 1,000 metres was good behind the pretty smart Aplamato. I think the jump out to 1,300 will suit Ruby. Finally putting it all together for her connections. This will be her 9th start, and I've got her in to run 2nd. And then for 3rd, number 2, Dreyfus from the stable of Phil Cole. Emma Lyons, good to see Emma back in action. Of course, she's had a couple of weeks on the sidelines, maybe 3 now after that tumble here in atrocious conditions a few weeks back. Pleased to say she's fitting well again, been riding plenty of work. She takes the mount here for her master Phil Cole. And Dreyfus, 5th last time out on the 18th of March. That was first up behind Aplamato, should be improved by that run. So in the first, my numbers are 1, 7 and 2. We go to the second, the Sky Racing Handicap. This also over the 1,300 metres. This one for the benchmark 54 gallopers. And numbers here are 1, 2 and 4. Patria. He's not getting any younger. He's an 8-year-old now, so he'll be rising 9 on the 1st of August, of course. Jared Todd for Gary Clark. His run last start was really good behind Archie James, who's a smart, up-and-coming young 4-year-old. But he tried hard, Patria, only got run down late to be beaten about 3/4 of a length. In this grade, as last time was a benchmark 54, this is the kind of race now that he is hard to beat in, and I've got him on top here. In for 2nd, number 2, Sissel Pine. Casey Hunter for Ella Clark, a last start winner. In fact, has won 2 of her last 3 starts, or of his last 3 starts rather. Sissel Pine, he's a gelding. It was good the other day, I thought, beating I'm a Dreamer, and can go another good race. And I'm a Dreamer is my 3rd selection, number 4. Paul Shires for Tayan Halter. His last couple of runs have been 2nd placings behind Yee Heller and Sissel Pine, and another one right in the mix here. Numbers in the 2nd are 1, 2 and 4. In the 3rd, the Silks 421 Happy Hour Handicap. We move to the 1,100 metre barrier now, and this for the 0 to 58 gallopers. I'm going here with another Gary Clark train runner. In fact, I think I've tipped Gary to win 4 on the day, so that's probably the death knell for the Clark stable. I hope not, but I think number 2, Global Wonder, 235 the numbers, incidentally. Number 2, Global Wonder, Jared Todd aboard for Clarkie. He was short price last time out. Nothing went right from the inside gate. He got into all sorts of bother, and in the end, finishing a close-up 5th behind Sissel Pine with an ounce of luck, could have finished a lot closer. This time he's drawn the outside gate, or one of the outside gates in barrier 7. And I think with a bit more room to manoeuvre, that will be to his liking. So I'm giving him another chance here. Number 2, Global Wonder. Ahead of 3, the fresh runner Don't Say It, formerly trained by Tayan Halter, now in the stable of Tom Logan. Sonia takes the mount, of course. Fresh up, hasn't raced since the 15th of October, but has performed well in a fresh state in the past. So keep your eye on number 3, Don't Say It. And then for 3rd, number 5, Turnstar. Last start winner from the stable of Phil Cole, and Vanessa Arnott aboard this time. So it completes my trifecta in the 3rd, numbers 2, 3 and 5. The 4th, the Anzac Day races on the 25th of April handicap. Always a good day here, Anzac Day, where we honour the servicemen and women who have done such a great job for Australia in defending the nation and over many years. And this one, the 0 to 70, over the sprint trip of 1,000 metres. Going here with 3, 1 and 4. G Clark again, Jared Todd again, Bell's Banner, number 3. Drawn the one gate. First up here for a long time, over 8 months last time out, finished a good second behind Our Magnificence. That was 1100. Back to the 1000, inside gate, J Todd for G Clark. Very hard to beat, I think. Number 3, the obvious dangers. Number 1 from the Never Never, racing really well. The 6-year-old for Tom Logan. Sonia Wiseman aboard again. Last start win, beating Vunivalu and Archie James, was good. Nothing to suggest that the 6-year-old won't race well again. And then for third, number 5, Adora Dancer, Jade Hampson for Phil Cole. Didn't mind its first up run behind Our Magnificence. Second up now and is the improver. Numbers in the 4th, 3, 1 and 5. And the last, time to go at 5.20 is the Bet365 handicap. This is the highest rating race of the day. That was the average benchmark. It's an average benchmark 65. And over the mile, 1,600 metres, my numbers here are 1, 2, 3. Siakam, number 1, the St Pat's Cup winner last start for Jared Todd and Gary Clark. I think can repeat the dose. He has won 3 of his last 5. He's a really consistent galloper and he's got a good record at the mile. He's won twice and been placed twice second and also once third from 8 starts. No reason he can't win again. Has a bit of weight to carry, 62.5 kilos, but I think he'll head towards the lead and be hard to catch. And for second, number 2, Sweet Chevelle, got back to winning form last time out. Sonia Wiseman aboard again for Joe Banks. Sonia just controlled it last time out in 0 to 64 grade. And was far too good for them, won by a space or 2 1/4 lengths. Got it in to run second. In for third, Eurily Did It. Ella Clark trains and Casey Hunter aboard. And of course was a last start winner here in 0 to 64 grade. Up in grade here, Eurily Did It, but certainly can't be left out of calculations. Numbers in the last, 1, 2 and 3. Best bet of the day in race 1. Number 1, Battle Class. Let's see if we can get the day off on the right note. Race 1, number 1, Battle Class. While the best roughie of the day, mightn't be that rough either, but the best roughie, race 2, number 7, Tough Nut. Race 2, number 7, Tough Nut, Sonia Wiseman for Mark 9. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. Now we have a break of 11 days until our next meeting here, of course, is the feature day on Anzac Day. This year it's on a Tuesday, the 25th of April. Always a good day here at the Bay, as I mentioned earlier. So make sure you get along to that meeting and also this coming Friday. And until then, good luck and good punting.